Hello guys, my name is Budi Santoso from 6th group. My student numbers is 19, 18, 42, 41, 0, 19. I will explain about Oligopoly Part 2 in first news. Happy watching!
Hello, I'm Tasya Gandhani Mukti with student number 19, 80, 42, 41, 36. I will explain about market identification of first news.
My name is Afrizal Malna Isre. My student number 19, 80, 42, 41, 0, and 46 from Excellent Class Economic Education 2019 Yogyakarta State University.
Guys, my name is Marifa Kurniasari with student number 19, 80, 42, 41, 0, 49 from Economics Education 19 will explain about oligopoly market in the second news. Happy watching!
Now, the product specification from first news. Cement is one of the building materials with a very low demand figure, but the price began to move up. But despite the increase in the price of cement demand, this month is still normal. Several cement companies in Indonesia like Cement Indonesia, Holcim Cement, Batu Raja Cement, Tonasa Cement, Padang Cement, and Cemex Cement. The product difference is the low price because the delivery cost is cheap because it is a local demand cement factory in the area. And now the competitor in the market. Of course, as described above, there are many cement factories in Indonesia. And of course, all these factories are more famous than cement factories on the news. So that competitor, in this case, there are other cement factories, but although has lost in the brand of cement plant still set the same price as the price of cement in the market and able to meet local demand in the area, so that local industries like this should be developed and noticed by the local government.
Market identification of first news. On market identification, we will explain first, what kind of product which explained in news. Second, what thing does the matter in that news. And the last, what kind of possible solution can solve that problem. Market structure of oligopoly. Market structure or oligopoly industry is a market or industry consists of only a few companies or producers who produce all or a large part of the total output on the market. Market oligopoly is more like a monopoly market, purely characterized by a small number large corporation produce a homogeneous commodity. Oligopoly is a market structure. The industry is dominated by a small number competing companies. Every company has enough strength for influencing market prices. The behavior of every company will influence the behavior of other companies in the industry. In all market forms, the seller pays attention to the buyer's response, but in oligopoly, the sellers too pay attention to the response of his opponent. An oligopoly's estimates demand also depends on what reaction that his opponent will do against taken price change. What kind of product which explained in news? The product which as the main topic in first news is cement. Cement is one of product in oligopoly market. In Indonesia, number of cement firm is only about 11 firms. In first news, this cement is distributed in Banda Aceh, Indonesia. That cements are cement Padang and cement Andalas. Besides cement, This news also has a little explanation about building materials, such as sand, cast sand, mountain stone, land timber, iron concrete, zinc wave, brick, and iron treat. What thing does the matter in that news? The problem of this news is escalation of cement per sack price whereas the demand is low. The price escalation of certain cement per sack is about 1 until 2,000 rupiah. Normal price of cement Padang was 52,000 rupiah. Nowadays price is 53,000 rupiah. Normal price of cement Andalas is about 53 until 54,000 rupiah, and nowadays price is 55,000 rupiah. The escalation of price is not balanced with demand. The demand is stable. The stability is caused by the government has not signed a physical projects agreement. Physical projects are housing, bridge, road, dams, office, and some of buildings. The projects have not been built and demand of building materials still stuck. The current building materials demand is dominated by the construction of toll road projects development. Construction of toll road needs much bulk of cement. What kind of possible solution can solve that problem? Based on problem at previous slide, we may know that the demand is stable. In other words, there is no increase, because the government has not signed a physical project agreement. So the question is, how to increase demand without depend on government decision of physical project? One of the way to increase demand in oligopoly market is advertising. Advertising is a means of communication with the users of product or service. In general, advertisement contain product advantage that aim to attract people to buy. Consumers' impression of a product can start from the advertisement. Therefore, firms must pay attention to the quality of advertisement. The success of advertising is marked by an increase in the number of items sold. Besides that, firm also can increase the quality of service to consumer. Good service will increase consumer loyalty. So if the quality of product is good, then the quality of service also good, the firm will get loyal customer which always buy product at that firm. So producer doesn't need to wait government to sign physical agreement.
Okay, next I will to explain about product specifications of SMK. The government recently announced to the public that it will produce its own car with the SMK brand or solo manufacturing creative factory, namely PT Solo Makmur Kreasi, which will become the producer of the SMK car with an engine capacity of around 1,300 cc. President Joko Widodo or Jokowi, when recently inaugurating the SMK car factory in Boyolali, believed that the production result from this domestic car manufacturer would sell well in the market. Even Jokowi has participated in promoting the cars made by the nation's children to get a warm welcome from consumers. SMK is car product assembled by vocational high school students in collaboration with domestic institutions and industries and several local and national companies. The contents of local or domestic components range from 20% until 80%. Several variants of the SMK car, amongst other SMK Rajawali, SMK Rajawali R2, SMK Digdaya 1, next SMK Bima 1.5, SMK Bima 1.1, SMK Hatchback, SMK Surya, SMK Zengero, SMK Patua, SMK Borneo.
Next, about product difference of SMK. 1. Not inferior to other pickup car. For the first step, PT Solo Manufacture Creasi will only produce pickup type cars. This car is named Bima. There are two engine choice, namely 1200cc and 1300cc. Cabin this car is quite relief and the cargo space is quite wide, very suitable for transporting goods. 2. Low prices are Bima's advantage. As a new player, SMK must have added value in order to compete with competitors who have played for a long time in the automatics world. Well, one of the advantages of this SMK pickup is the price. Yeah, SMK Bima is only priced at IDR 95 million of the route. This price is much cheaper than the Suzuki Carry Pick, which is the lowest price of IDR 135.6 million, or the Daihatsu Grand Max, which is sold starting at IDR 132 millions. The far price gap will make consumers look to SMA Bima. 3. Resilient in all fields. Another advantage of the car is its lightweight. The lighter the weight, the more efficient the fuel consumption will be. In addition, the availability of spare parts will also add value to this car. What is certain is that the Americans of a pickup car made by the nation's capable children will boost the economy in Indonesia as well as reduce import activities from other countries. Competitors in the market: SMK Pima 1.2L and Pima 1.31 will compete with a number of manufacturers that has been playing in the light commercial pickup market. For example, the Daihatsu Grand Max, Suzuki Carry, and TFSK Supercab. This pickup from Suzuki received an update a few months ago. Suzuki Carry is equipped with a K15PC and TOHC 16-valve engine with a capacity of 1500cc, so that the car is claimed to be comfortable to use on various route, terrain, and fuel efficient. The dimensions are 4195 mm long, 1675 mm wide, and 180,070 mm height. The latest carry now also has immobilizer technology which functions to solve the problem of potential death. Suzuki also adds strength to the suspension. The new carry pickup turning radius also reaches 4.4 meters, providing easy maneuverability. The new carry pickup comes in three colors, namely silky silver, superior white, and real black. The price over varies and depends on the type, starting for IDR 135.6 million for the FD type, IDR 144 million for the FD or PE stop, IDR 136.6 million for the VD type, and IDR 145 million for the VD or PS type. Another competitor, Daihatsu Grand Max, is equipped with K3 TA engine, touch 4-cylinder, 16-valve inline, cooled for 1300cc and 3CZ engine, touch VVTi, 4-cylinder, 16-valve, cooled for 1500cc engine. The Grand Max full tank capacity for all its variants is 43 liters, much more than SMK Pima. For the interior, the Daihatsu Grand Max can accommodate 3 passengers with additional ergonomic seats which are claimed to make the driver comfortable. For its own praise, Grand Max is sold in various variants starting from IDR 132 millions to IDR 144 millions.
Market identification of second news. First, what kind of product which explained in news? Second, what thing does the matter in that news? Third, what kind of possible solution can solve that problem? Let's begin with the first question. What kind of product which explained in news? The product that is the main topic in this news is a car. This car is a local product produced by Solo Manufacture Creasi Company, which was originally assembled by students of Vocational High School, First Tertiary Klaten, Central Java. This car is produced with a pick-up type equipped with a SOHC type engine. This company collaborates with more than 30 local automotive component suppliers. Then, the second question. What thing does the matter in that news? The problem in this article is related to the ability to compete in the oligopoly market. Products in this company still require an increase in quality, price, and after-sales services. This company also has not received subsidies from the government in the form of facilities, funds, assistance, incentives, and facilities in any form. Even though the raw material for the production in this car uses a battery, which is a relatively new and expensive technology, then the components of this car still come from other countries which are specifically imported by China. Then, the last question. What kind of possible solution can solve that problem? As a producer, you must be able to increase your production capacity because it can reduce production prices so that the company can follow the price signaling set by the company which just dominate the production for car transportation. It is because Solo Manufacture Creasi is a new company in the market. In addition, after-sales services are given more attention so that customer can get components for car maintenance easily. Products which are commercial cars will be more attractive through credit. Thank you for watching our videos and see you.